Take a moment and breathe. Allow the sound to expand your mind and fill up your soul. Remember that you are comfortable, you are safe, and you are ready. Take a deep breath out.
What is going on, everybody? I am Tiara with Queens with Lit Dreams, and I am here to give you your February 2022 numerology forecast and energy updates. All right, so let's just hop right in there. So we are currently in February 2022. Happy Black History Month. So yes, power to my people. And February 2022 is going to be a shift in energy. I'm not sure if any of you have noticed the whole viral energy around 2222, February 2nd, 2022. I did talk a lot about this in my live with Oak of Oak Astrology, and you can check out their page on Instagram. You can see the video of the live on there, but I talk a lot about the energy of that particular day and how that comes about 3 times this month, actually. So February 2nd, and then February 20th, and then February 2022. And those dates are super particularly interesting because you can read them the same way forward and backwards. So that energy brings in like a portal of different things that come about, and I talk a lot about it more on the live. I will put the link at the bottom in the comment section so you can check it out. All right, so let's get in there. Let's get really juicy to the juiciness. All right, so yes, we are in February 2022. The energy of the month in general is a universal 8 month, okay? This is a month where a lot of energy starts to flowing. It is about power, influence, wisdom, independence. It's about making things happen. And it's also about karma as well too. So last month in January, you probably was feeling like either it was like really tugging into your emotional feelings, or like you're doing a lot of self-reflecting. It was just very calling to figure out exactly what was going on in your life. You know, a lot of people were dealing with a lot of things, whether it was like family issues or feeling like needs of confirmation around your path and what you're doing. And so it's a lot of things that came up last month that that really was impactful to the human race in general. This month is all about moving forward, making changes, and the influence of the 8 is really going to push you to want to do more in your path on your journey. The good thing about numerology is that we can look deeper into these energies and figure out exactly what it is that's necessary for us to focus on and what we shouldn't push against or push forward to, you know, just based off of the energy. So karma is a really big thing here. So you're going to find a lot of times where some things may start coming back up from like last year regarding your relationships and like, you know, some projects that you may be wanting to work on that was lingering a little bit. Some things that you were just kind of figuring out like, I need to get this going. And because it's a karma, it's what goes around comes around. So you're going to start seeing a lot of different things. Maybe people starting to reach out to you. Maybe people starting to try to make amends of things, because the universal 8 month and the 6 universal year energy, we have to pay attention to those energies of the universal month and the universal year. And 6 is about those relationships. It's about, you know, your home life, your relationships, your romantic relationships, your family relationships, your friendships, your relationships itself. So there's going to be a lot of things that come up in that area. And also you may feel a little bit tested around like the communication that you're able to give to other people while you're maintaining these relationships. So we'll talk a little bit more about that in a sec. So one thing about February this month, there's some polarities around the energy in general because of the heightened energy around the number 2. And then number 2 is bringing a lot of emotions, intuition, a lot of different it's a very emotional month, so keep that in mind. Just because of the energy of the portals with 22222, those energies of that number, and it's going to bring forward how you utilize your community and the people around you to help you, and also utilize your guides, your energy, your intuition, your gut feelings, everything. So a lot of things are going to be very heightened during this month, and that's something I do want people to pay attention to. So when it comes to the Universal 8 month, this is a time to really align yourself with your truth. Are you putting in the actual work that's going to get you to the next step? Is it going to put you in the right position in the future? Because you did the work that you're supposed to do now. And this is the time for you to start leveling up. This is the time for a level up. A lot of people, you're going to start seeing a lot of people just feeling that need, that urge to just get out there, start making moves, start opening businesses, start launching projects, start doing a bunch of things, because this is boss energy. I mean, 8 is a great number, so I'm being biased, but it is also a really good number, because you're putting in the work that you're supposed to be putting in right now, and you're aligning yourself with what works best for you. So with power, with influence, with authenticity, you're going to be having to make these changes, and you're going to have to ask yourself these questions about what work you've been putting in and what you have not been doing. So if you feel yourself in that energy, pay attention, because it's guiding you into the right direction of what you're supposed to be doing in your life versus what you've been lagging on a little bit more. So I am going to go through the personal year numbers, and what each year has that month, that energy. So you can click on a link below at the timestamps to see exactly which year you're in and what your personal month for February 2022 is looking like. So let's get started. If you are currently in personal year number 1, you are currently in a personal month number 3. February 2022 is a personal month number 3 for you. And 3 is that energy where a lot of people like to relate it to being very childlike, innocent, playful, artistic, creative, just very expressive of yourself. And that is what this month is going to promote for you. So you'll find yourself feeling like you're really wanting to socialize a lot more. You feel like you're wanting to engage in a lot of different activities and feel just like the need to play a little bit more. And with that energy being there present for you personally, use that and utilize that energy to pivot you and help you embrace the Universal 8 energy. How do you do that, if you ask? You can literally, 3 is a good way. It's a good energy for you to start focusing on how you communicate and self-express yourself. So like if you are an artist, this is a good time to start putting your artwork out there. The 8 energy universally is promoting you to do so. But the 3 energy is promoting you to actually creatively express yourself and be fearless in that sense. So also pay attention to the criticism that people may give you. And when I say pay attention to it, I mean the criticism may be more of a reflection of who they are, what they feel, what they think, versus a reflection of who you are and what you do and what you think. So I wouldn't say don't listen to people, but I would say criticism may be a little bit more in the air, simply because 3 energy can bring that in, because a lot of people feel like the 3 can be a little more free and self-expressive than other numbers, and that energy doesn't really resonate with some of those numbers as well. So just keep that in mind. And then, just keep focusing on your creative ability to expand. Please, please, please remember to expand, to find that drive, find that creative niche, and just improve on it. Put it out there. It's good. You're good. You're Gucci. So let me see. I would say my message to you as a personal year number 1, personal month number 3, just let go of the fear. Let go of fear. You may have felt very dependent on people last month because you were in a 2-month and a lot of emotions and a lot of intuition and all that stuff was coming up. So this month, just let go of the fear. Let February help you embrace that creative side of yourself and that self-expressive side of you, and just push forward and move forward with ease and light. So that is the personal year number 1, personal month number 3. If you stop here, thank you for watching. Please follow me on TikTok, Instagram, all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams. Check out the live around the information, what 22222 looks like and what that means to you. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Moving on. All right. Moving on to personal year number 2. If you are in a personal year number 2, that means that February 2022 is a personal month number 4. All right, so 4 energy, let me just lay it out for you, okay? 4 energy is not really something to play with. It's technically a consolidation number, and so you're kind of consolidating the things that are not actually fitting in your box. Or what's not aligned with you. It is a time for practicality, tactical activities, and doing the things that absolutely need to be done. Getting your finances together, making the plans, the things that were tedious and the things that were kind of dreadful in a sense that you didn't want to do before. This is kind of a time that you can start doing that. I wouldn't force yourself to do something that doesn't really resonate with you. Just because like you're just going to, it's not following your heart in a sense. So you may feel like if you're in a space where you feel really constricted or you feel very like tied to routine, the energy of 4 is all about routine limitations. So that's part of what is going on at the moment. This is the time to knuckle up and get things moving. Okay, like when I say get things moving, I mean like doing the work to help you move into the direction that you want to go into. This is the time to start thinking about what it is that you want to focus on. The energy is very, very, very supportive of learning something. So even if you sign up for a class, if you hire a mentor of some sort, this is a good time for you to actually start doing that, because this is a good energy to start learning in. If you're trying to get a certification in something, like this is going to help you and pivot in the future. Now, because you're in a personal year number 2, this is a time that you don't want to take on everything yourself. Okay, remember that. This is a time where you're helping other people, or other people are helping you. You're allowing yourself to be helped by other people. So with the 4 energy, you want to make sure that you are delegating tasks to other people. You cannot do all of this stuff by yourself. I repeat, you cannot do all of this stuff by yourself. Okay, so so delegate, help, have other people help you, ask for help. Do not fear asking for help. A closed mouth does not get fed. Okay, so so pay attention to like how you're actually feeling when it comes to the task and things that you have to do. Do not overcommit yourself to things that you're like, oh, I'm down, I can do that, and then you bite yourself in the butt because or you stick your foot in your mouth because you overcommitted to something that you don't actually have the energy to do. Get some rest this month. Still do practical planning and getting your stuff together, but like also take some time to get some rest, because the energy is very high right now. We have, and these are all, think about it, these are all like even numbers. You have your personal year number 2, you're in a personal month number 4, it's a universal month number 8, it's a universal year number 6, and these are all regarding like finding your way independently, but with other people, and not being codependent, and not being, in a space where you're also doing this stuff by yourself. Like, it's a lot of intuition, it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of feelings, it's a lot of different things that's happening right now. So be patient with yourself and be very consistent and persistent at the same time. So I hope that helps. If you stop here after this reading, thank you so much for showing up and watching my video. Please follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams. And if you're interested in watching the live video with Oak of Oak Astrology, we talk about the energy of this month and what it looks like with 22222. And also we talk about angel numbers as well. So thank you for watching, and I'm moving on to the next one. All right, so moving on to personal year number 3. If you're personal year number 3 as of right now, that means that February 2022 is a personal month number 5. So personal month number 5 is all about energy. It's like so much energy going on. You're breaking free from the constraints that you felt last month in January. You got this whole newfound energy around like freedom changing and freedom seeking. And a lot of times like that comes with just a variety. If I can give this month a name for its energy, it's variety. Okay, don't expect all your plans to go according to plan. Okay, when things don't go according to plan, you need to be able to adjust. You need to be able to flow with it, because it's the type of energy. Now, if you're somebody who is very detail oriented and like planning and really wants to plan everything, and the energy can be too wild for you in the month, take some time to just meditate or spend some time in nature, or, you know, ground yourself as best as you can, because the energy in itself is not really supportive of, oh yeah, I just want to plan this and it's going to go exactly how I want it to go. So keep in mind that that's what the energy is. I would also suggest to really take a moment to really ask yourself, why are you saying no to some things? Okay, when I say why are you saying no, I'm asking, you know, are you really saying no out of fear? Or are you saying no because you're like, no, that's not what I had in mind? It's like, no, like, have fun. Okay, say yes to some things. Say yes to going out and trying new foods and new restaurants, and, you know, say yes to starting that project, you know, like these. And then the 8 and 5 energy is going to be very supportive of you actually making those changes. You may completely shift exactly what you want to do in your life, and that is okay. That is 100% okay. And because the energy supports that, like, you're going to be fine. It will feel a little chaotic, I will say that, with the 8 energy of the month of February 2022. And the 5 personal energy, the personal month, it's gonna feel a little bit of chaotic. Okay, so the whole point of this is for you to embrace the chaos. Embrace the chaos, embrace the variety, embrace the fact that things may not plan out the way that you want it to plan out, but that is okay, because that was last month when you were trying to plan. This month is like, let's be a little more free. Let's be free. Let's be out here. Okay, so pay attention to that stuff, and, you know, things are going to just work out exactly how they should work out, as long as you're not pushing against that. If you're pushing against that energy, it's really going to make you start feeling like you're not accomplishing things the way that you wanted to accomplish things, instead of you actually accomplishing things because you're allowing yourself to feel free with that energy and flow with it. But remember to ground yourself if that is too much for you at that moment. Let's make sure that, you know, you try to get some rest a little bit. It is a very restless energy, and just remember who you are in the process and what it is you truly feel called to do. Follow your heart this month. Your heart is going to literally lead you into the right direction of what it is that you're supposed to do. So if that is where you're leaving me, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Follow me on all platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams, and check out the links in the comment below. But other than that, thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you, and moving on to the next one. All right, so moving on to personal year number 4. If you are currently in a personal year number 4, February 2022 is a personal month number 6 for you. Okay, I do want to point out personal year number 4s are years of consolidation and everything. So I want you to take in consideration that you're in a year 4 with a year 6, universal 6, and the month is universal 8, and the the personal month for you is a personal month number 6. So so you're going to be feeling this 6 energy very, very heavy for you. And I want to prepare you because at the end of the day, like 6 energy is very dramatic sometimes. Let me just be honest. It's very dramatic when it comes to your relationships and to your life in general. It is literally the pendulum that continues to swing but never stops in the middle. And the goal is for you to achieve balance. So this is a good time to start balancing out exactly what it is that your obligations are to your life. Okay, that means your home life and your work life, etc. So 6 is a number of relationships, love, home, and feeling that peace within the home, that harmony within the home, and within your life in general and your relationships. So you may find yourself being called on to, like, if someone's calling you to seek advice, in an area that you probably is like, oh, you wouldn't ask me any other day, but you asked me today. Don't look at it in that light. Look at it as, okay, someone's seeking help. I can help them because I have the capacity to do that right now. Make sure this is another energy around delegating different tasks and responsibilities and burdens to other people. This is not a time for you to do things by yourself. But like, I want you to make sure you remember to delegate and kind of release yourself of the burdens that you may be carrying through other people. And that goes for family too. So if it was always your responsibility to hold the family together, like, start giving that responsibility to the family to do that for themselves. Not that you're giving, you're taking yourself out of the picture. You're just like allowing it to be more of a collaborative effort. And that's something that you really want to start looking at for yourself, specifically with your family. This is a good time to start securing your safety for your home, in your home. And when I say safety, I'm not meaning that you're in danger of any sort. I'm meaning like, what makes you feel at home? What makes you feel safe at home? And what safety means for you? Does that mean, having certain people around, familiar faces? Does that mean, doing some feng shui and redecorating your home? These are all energies that are very supportive for that. The 6 energy is very supportive of that. So just keep that in mind. Start redecorating your home. Maybe do some gardening. Maybe do, some like painting in the rooms at home or something. Like, there's something that you can do that can alleviate some of the fear or alleviate some of that secure or lack of security in your home. So keep that in mind. It is very, very, very important for you to reassess your obligations and just release these burdens that you may be carrying on. All right. So other than that, everything that you're going to feel, or everything that everyone's feeling with the 6th universal year, you're probably going to be feeling that a lot deeper. So just be aware when people in their relationships, they may be trying to amend relationships that you that maybe have not worked in the past. People from last year, maybe if you had an issue last year in your life regarding some relationships of some sort, work relationships, personal, romantic, that maybe start coming up again this month for you. It is very supportive for you to be a little bit romantic. It is February. It is going to be Valentine's Day, if that's something that you pay attention to. So pay attention to like that energy. You may meet someone who's very romantic. It may be a new partner of some sort. So be open to that energy. Be open to the love and romance that the world has to offer. And yeah, focus on balancing yourself and harmonizing with your goals, your obligations, your life, your love, your family, your friends, all of that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If that's where you're leaving me, thank you so much for watching this video. Check out the Instagram live. Follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you, and moving on. All right, so if you are in a personal year number 5, That means February 2022 is a personal month number 7 for you. Okay. So personal month number 7, you are in a space where you need to slow it down. Slow it down. You have to take the time to go in. This is the time to go within yourself. 7 is a very spiritual, physical number. Like, it's very spiritual on a physical plane. Meaning, like, this is the time where, like, the energy itself is going to have to push you into looking within yourself. Like, taking that time to meditate, going out in nature, focusing on, like, reading a book, writing in journals. This is the time for you to start focusing on your inner self and, like, the different layers of depth within you. When I talk about this, I mean that you really need to start focusing on who you are, what you want to do, where you've been this whole past few months, and, like, why you really haven't come to terms with understanding yourself on a deeper level. This is the energy that's going to support you in understanding yourself, or I would say understanding yourself on a deeper level, because a lot of people sometimes feel like 7 energy is so heavy, and it can be when you're pushing against the 7 energy. This is the time you just rest. Get some rest. Focus on the things that are like hiding in you a little bit that you're not paying attention to, because I promise you, once you focus on this and start working on your healing and start working on, like, your intuition, your spiritual connection with source, with God, universe, etc., this is going to benefit you in the next coming months. Okay, so get your rest now and slow down, because the next few months are going to be very high energy for you, and you're going to need the rest that you should be getting right now. So if you're anywhere where there's snow or anything of that sort, imagine yourself in a cabin and you're just resting in the fireplace there. You're writing, you're reflecting on yourself and reflecting on what it is that I have been doing for so long that needs to change and what I need to enhance. So pay attention to that, because this is all good energy. But I do want to say that you're going to be extremely sensitive this month, and you're going to want to get that rest. So please get the rest that you need. All right. If you are stopping here, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. All right, so moving on. If you are in a personal year number 6, that means February 2022 is also a personal month number 8 for you, okay? As you have heard in the beginning of this video, you are in the same energy as the actual universal energy. So everything that the universe is going on, everything that's going on in the universe right now, you're feeling that double energy, okay? So, like I said in the beginning, 8 is all about manifestation, abundance, and, like, the art of attracting that abundance. It's about power, influence, wealth, money, boss energy. This is your month, okay? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So you're in a space right now that you can really be supported by the art of abundance and attracting abundance, the art of being influencer, or really pushing yourself to a limit where you're making those changes. Okay, so as of this month, okay, embrace the energy. Remember, it's very karmic energy as well too. So because you're in a 6th personal year, and this is a universal 6 year as well too, you are in a space where you're going to have to pay attention to what pieces are being moved on the chess game, or the chessboard. And what I mean by that is focusing on calculated risk. 8 energy supports calculated risk. It supports making those necessary shifts that you're going to be needing to pivot your business, pivot your career, pivot your money, pivot your independence. Like, it's supportive of that energy. So if you may get a raise this month from your job, you're going to be in a space where you can attract a lot of money, or a lot of gain materialistically. Now, with that being said, I will definitely pay attention to making sure you're not doing these for selfish reasons, okay? And I say this because it's a karmic energy. If you're only doing this for you and just you alone, it's not going to really benefit you in the long run. You need to start asking yourself the question around, how am I benefiting other people? And, what is aligned for me to do so? How am I supposed to do that? And if I do that, let me get moving on it. So yes, start the application that you wanted to, apply for, or whatever job it is, start that business, create that website, start that art project, put your foot in the door, kick the door through. That's the energy. But make sure you're doing it in the highest good and not being specifically on the materialistic level, because materialism is something that can come and go. But spirit is going to be here, and spirit is going to have to guide you along the journey, regardless if you have the material things or not. So I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope that you can really utilize this energy. I love 8. I'm also a life path 8, but the 8 energy is super good. It's super great. Just pay attention to your sensitivity around things, and try not to be very egotistical around this stuff, because it can be very easy to be like that. But this is good energy for the gain. Okay, it's good energy for the gain. So thank you for watching. If you're stopping here, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, share, comment, and follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you. All right, so moving on. If you are in a personal year number 7, that means February 2022 is a personal month number 9 for you, okay? Number 9 is such an important number, and I may go deeper into it in a different video. But for you this month, you're in a 7 personal year, which means this is overall a year of introspection and reflection and internal growth versus external change. And in relation to that being you being in February 2022, this is a 9 month, and 9 is all about your ability to shift into the next cycle. That's the last month in a 9-month cycle, and technically we're at 12 months, but the 9 personal months. And I want to point out to you that this is a time for you to be very selfless. Be very selfless. If you're in a giving mood, give. If you are in a space where you're trying to end some things that you were working on, projects or whatnot, go ahead and start working on closing that out. This is a time to start closing those things out. The 9 energy is very humanitarian. So volunteering at a shelter or volunteering somewhere, helping the elderly of some sort, giving back to other people is extremely supported right now. And also closing out some of the things that you may not have been, been able to close out because the energy didn't really support it before, is supporting you now for that. I would say it's important to remain humble and generous with yourself and with other people, okay? A lot of the times in different energies, when you're giving to other people and giving and charity and all that stuff, it can be very draining. But overall, this is going to be a really, it's going to be an overall really supportive energy for you to not disregard, but your discomfort level doesn't outweigh the overall benefit of yourself and what you're doing for other people. So you're going to feel good about everything that you're doing as far as giving to other people. People may be asking you for help a little bit more. And I will also say with that 9 energy, just be very humble, because it can be very pig-headed. You can get very cocky with it. Just make sure you're not leaning over to the egotistical side of things and looking at the bigger picture. How are you contributing to society on a larger scale? And how are you being able to pick up some of the pieces that others may have failed in doing, where you can help them create this bigger picture? I hope that makes sense. And then overall, 9 energy is start closing off some things. That goes for your relationships. That goes for your projects. That goes for anything that's really not serving you anymore. It's the end of the road. It's time to let it go. It's time to like leave it be. That means if you got to write a letter to yourself of an old version of yourself to say like, hey, this is not who I am anymore. This is who I'm trying to become. Do that. The 7 energy of your personal year supports that as well too. And the 8 energy of the month of February 2022 universally supports you making those action-oriented steps. So the whole goal is understanding how these numbers relate to each other and being able to utilize that in your everyday life. So I hope that helps. Congratulations on coming to a 9-month and you're ready to move on to the next phase. Let February be that stepping stone to moving on into the next phase of your life, and as well as bringing people with you. So thank you. If this is where you end, thank you for watching. I appreciate you being here, and make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, and follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams, and I will see you at the next video. Thank you. If you are in a personal year number 8, that means February 2022 is a personal month number 1 for you, okay? Yes, 1 energy, super high energy. I'm pretty sure you feel like you are wanting to start things new. Like you have ideas, you have things you want to move on and move forward with. You're ready to move things quickly. And I'm going to let you know now, the 1 energy supports that energy, but it doesn't actually mean to hop on things extremely quick. They may come to you very quickly, but it doesn't mean to hop on them extremely quick, because you don't want to hop on the wrong thing. You don't want to get on the wrong train and end up somewhere completely different that you weren't supposed to be at. Okay, then you wasted your money, a ticket, and everything, and you got to figure out how to get back. So take the time this month to evaluate and plan a little bit more around your ideas and things that you want to do. 1 is an energy of independence and innovation, leadership. It is a number where you're taking full-fledged control over your life. And with that being said, some people probably going to have some opinions on what you're going to be doing. And because they have their opinions, it's important for you not to be influenced by these opinions and these people in your life. Not that they're trying to steer you in the wrong direction, but your path is your path, and the 1 energy is going to support you in the journey of creating that path for yourself. So don't be influenced by other people and their thoughts and their ideas and what they want to do and how they think you should be doing it, because it's not their journey, it's your journey. So keep that in mind. Now, do a little bit more research on the things that you're trying to really focus on, because it definitely will benefit you in the long run, and you want to make sure that you're focusing on like how you're going to get to B, C, D. You start at A, you need to get to B, C, D. So focus on that, and avoid. I will say this. This month, you may feel very competitive. It is a very competitive energy. I am the leader. I want to start this. I want to do that. You may see other people in the same field as you launching different businesses and launching different projects than you are. But, because you want so much for yourself and you're like, no, I got this. I want to do this. I want to move, you can become very competitive. And there's nothing wrong with competitive energy. Just do not let it become something like with your family or with your peers or anything of that sort. If you have competitive energy, get moving. 1 is an energy that's very physical. So like start working out, be competitive to yourself. You are your own competition. No one else is competition to you. Let's just put that out there. No one else is competition for you, and you are your own competition. So if you're going to be competitive, then let that be the drive for you to do better for yourself, not to be better than somebody else. Okay, so start moving, get moving with exercise, and allow that competitive energy to flow through you versus like coming out of the mouth. So avoid very cutthroat type of comments towards people. It is okay to be confident, but it's not okay to shut people down and like tear people down with your words. So I'm just saying this because that's the energy. That is the energy. But overall, you're very supportive during this 8 universal month and 1 personal month. This is a good time for you to start making them boss moves and start making changes. Just be very, very, very observant and do your research on what it is that you're trying to do. You don't want to hop on the wrong train. Okay? So, yeah. Let's make February 2022 be a great month for you, and we just gonna make it happen. All right, so that's it for you. If you are leaving me here, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. Follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams. And I am very appreciative of you watching my video. I will see you in the next video. Thank you. All right, so if you are in a personal year number 9, then that means February 2022 is a personal month number 2 for you, okay? 2. All right. Now, I do want to circle back around with the energy of February 2nd, 2022, February 20th, 2022, February 22nd, 2022. Like, these 2 energies is really about to be stirring some stuff up, okay? It is a time for heightened intuition. You are in a 2 month, which means 2 is about diplomacy and partnerships and collaborations. It's also about intuition and tapping into your intuition, and it's also about establishing patience and being able to really get in tune with your emotions. Okay, 2 is a feeling number. So you're going to find yourself in a space where, 1, you're going to need to communicate with other people. You're going to need to be there and be there for other people, as well as have other people be there for you. This is not the time to go things alone in your journey, okay? You're going to feel a lot of really, really heightened emotions this month, and because of that, you want to really assess what you're feeling and really take it in. Do not block your emotions. Do not feel like you can't feel these emotions, it's too much, and like, don't block it out, okay? Utilize it. Use it to help you navigate throughout the month, okay? You're going to find a lot of people that you're going to connect with that can really help you along your healing journey, and I'm going to encourage every single one of you to start tapping into your gifts and start tapping into your connection with Source, God, universe, and your guides, okay? You're going to get a lot of assistance, which means you may start having more of like the psychic dreams, or your dreams become extremely vivid. You're going to find yourself in a space where you are feeling really like overwhelmed at times, and you're going to need a community to help you in this journey, okay? Remember, this 6 energy is all about like your relationships and connections and balancing and harmonizing, and 2 is also about balance and duality. So you may feel a polarity around push and pull, around dark and light, and you need to establish that boundary and establish that balance for yourself. So please keep in mind that you are I would love for you to embrace the energy of around not being very codependent. The negative side of the 2 energy is codependency, and you'll find that happening when you are running and avoiding your own issues, and you're kind of like needing somebody else to help you decide that. So that means like you may find people who are getting a lot of readings, or watching a extreme amount of readings on YouTube or something. Don't let that be something that you're depending on to get your guidance when you already have the answers to all your questions. So pay attention to that and focus on that goal around tapping into your intuition, tapping into yourself, and allowing your emotions to flow freely. with the 8 Universal Month, it is encouraging people to really start making those shifts and changes and taking the step into the doors of opportunities and allowing, money to flow with you. I would encourage you to utilize that energy to help you engage with other people. You may do some collaborations with people, and it can really benefit you on a spiritual, emotional level, as well as generate some attraction to what it is that you have to offer to the world. So use your intuition to allow you to get to that destination of where you're supposed to be, and allow people to help you at the same time. So I hope this helps. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and comment. Follow me on all social media platforms at Queens with Lit Dreams. And I will see you in the next video. I'm going to close it out. All right, everyone. If you even watched the whole video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I want to say thank you, and I want to say I hope that you have a wonderful February 2022 and allow the emotions to flow, as well as making those moves for you to be a better person and be a greater person. I wish the best for you, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Comment your thoughts. Let me know what you're thinking, and I look forward to seeing y'all. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm out.